Good morning, friends. Today we're continuing on talking about being Christians in an internet age, and today we're talking about truth. And there was a time when every town has its own time, and the clock in every town was set so that noon was when the sun was exactly overhead. But that was at a different moment for everyone. And so that was fine for a time when the quickest way you could get to another town was to ride a horse and when you communicated by letters. But then trains came along. And suddenly it mattered when 2 p.m. on the train schedule said the train was going to be here. And they tried to put notes about what towns being 7 or 10 or 15 minutes ahead. But it was confusing. It raised the risk for accidents when trains might collide because they were running on different versions of time. And so they settled on a central standard railway time, Greenwich Mean Time. And suddenly there was a central source of authority. And I think about that in today's world where you often hear people speaking their truth or living their truth. And what it does is everyone has this different version of truth. And it's fine in some instances. But ultimately what happens is things will collide when people have different versions of that. There will be collisions. And so Jesus comes along and Jesus says, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. And what Jesus proves is that he has authority when he dies on the cross and is raised from the dead. He says he has authority over death. And so then that grants authority to everything that he says, to everything that he teaches. And so if we want to abide, there is a central source of truth. We believe that in the Christian church. And if we want our lives to go as intended, as they should, then we should listen to the one who created. And again, Jesus has established that he has authority, that his words are reliable because he has the power to be raised from the dead. And so therefore there is a central source of truth. And we follow that in everything that we do, setting aside our preferences, setting aside what we would like to be true. But we submit to Christ's word as ultimate truth, because he has shown ultimate power over life and death and longs to give that to us through his love and grace.